In this video, I'm gonna be playing Mobile Legends for the first time. I've heard a lot about this game and I'm excited to see what the hype is all about. Initially, I thought about playing it privately, but then I thought maybe it would be interesting if I shared this experience with you guys. And perhaps by some hypothetical chance, I could probably make a career out of this if you so kindly subscribe and turn on the notification. But what am I saying? That sounds ridiculous. Please support me and pay my this month. So anyway, I went ahead and downloaded Mobile Legends, which then asked me to create a character, which I filled as Zowero. It then says I must select a hero to start the game, to which I chose Layla cause she cute. I don't know, she's just pretty compared to the three. So while waiting to the loading screen, I took the time to read the ultimate gaming wisdom, which says turning the sound on is one of the secrets to victory. Oh my lord, why hadn't I thought of that? Please pardon my ignorance, dear viewers. I will see to it that this sound is turned on without fail. There, I have done it. Thank you, oh great wise loading screen. It is ever so exceeding my pleasure to serve thee. So finally, the game has started and it appears to be in the stage of doing a tutorial. And the first lesson was how to walk from point A to point B. I could not believe this. I felt like a newborn baby being taught how to walk. This part made me feel suspicious, so I was kinda hesitant at first, thinking it might be a trap. But then I thought I might be overthinking it. Maybe it is just a harmless tutorial. What could possibly go wrong? So I walked towards it, but my gosh, I was right. It was a trap. A tiny net just appeared out of nowhere. This is my first time playing this game, by the way, so I thought I was done for. But luckily it wasn't attacking. It just stood there, menacingly and intimidatingly.
He's just standing there, menacingly!
So I had no choice but to end it. Thus, I learned to use basic attack, which was simple enough. Another one spawned and I learned to use a so-called first skill, which was very interesting. At this point, I'm starting to understand the game mechanics and I'm starting to having a better idea on how to play this game. At least, that's what I thought, until this guy showed up.
You must die!
Okay, this is not what I signed up for. Get me out. How do I get out? How do I
Get out! Get out!
Okay, looks like there is no way out. I guess I have to face this hideous creature. And lucky enough, it was easy. I guess I just overreacted. The next tutorial came and it seemed easy enough to grasp. Don't take turret alone. Let the minion take turret damage. Okay, that makes sense. I completely understand. This part was so easy to understand that I can't imagine anyone failing to comply with this simple tutorial. Guess I spoke too soon. How dumb can you be? After taking down the turret, that guy I encountered before was back for round 2 and he brought in some backup. And since I was able to defeat him before, I knew it was going to be easy to take him down again along with the others. But this guy, however, took a lot of damage. Are you brain dead? Now it seems that we gotta take down the base and maybe this will be over. This guy better not blindly take another round of turret damage, otherwise it's over for him. So it looks like we finally completed the tutorial and it ended in victory. I guess turning the sound on was indeed the secret to victory. This allowed me to level up to level 2, plus I also obtained the MVP medal from that match. But I'm sure this is what everybody gets when they're starting out. But fortunately, I did manage to get the awesome hero Layla, which I'm very glad to have. But this is what the game said I would obtain her. Now of course, I did know that. And now it looks like we'll be moving on to the second stage of the tutorial, with the map being now divided into 3 lanes. Now I'm sure this doesn't increase the difficulty of this game, right? Right? So the next match has started and it looks like this time the team is now comprised of 5 allied heroes, which can also mean that the enemy team is also comprised of 5 enemy heroes. Well, this should be interesting. Since the map is now divided into 3 lanes, I wanted to take the middle lane since it will be way faster this way to reach the enemy base. But apparently this game is suggesting otherwise. It says I must go this way. Why this way? I want to go mid lane. Why must I go this way? Fine. Now I see why it taught me this part earlier, so I can control my movements during this stage of the game. But it's fine, I'm not complaining. Just sad inside. Now moving on, I guess now I'm just gonna destroy these 2 enemies before I can move forward, which is proven to be quite easy apparently. Now there goes the first enemy, and where is the other one? Wait, what's it doing there? Hey, come on, get over here. Get over here so I can finish you off. Ah, there you are.
Now suffer the consequences of wasting my time. I have a base to destroy.
There goes down the second enemy. Now moving on to our first enemy turret, I can't help but realize how incredibly easy this match is. This easy mode is clearly meant to accommodate for my beginner's level mindset, though I wouldn't mind if these enemies started playing a bit rough. But I guess obviously these are just AI. Pretty soon I'll most likely be against real enemy teams, which I'm kinda nervous about but also really looking forward to it. So I hope you guys can subscribe and watch my journey as I grow in the land of Dawn. There'll be many more exciting videos that I will upload related to Mobile Legends. I also intend to upload a new video in the near future about the newly released game called Honor of Kings, which I'll also share my first experience playing it, just as I did with this game. We are almost close to the enemy base and it looks like this match is about to end in just under 3 minutes. This was incredibly short, and given how short it was, I'm not even feeling motivated to attack the enemy base. Instead, I'll just focus on attacking the enemy heroes. Triple kill. Whoa, I wonder what comes next. Wait, Maniac? Savage? Did I hear that correctly? Am I supposed to assume that I'm a savage now for finishing off those enemy heroes?
Barely even human.
Am I even human? Have I become a monster? Huh? And here comes our third savage. And also now here comes our fourth savage. Well, that certainly was an interesting exercise in learning the names of each consecutive titles you get from slaying each enemy heroes in a set period. I'm definitely looking forward to see how that plays out in a real match. Now, where are the enemies? I believe they always spawn in this area. And what's happening? You are being attacked by the turret. Nah, I don't think it's the turret dealing the damage to me. Is this area draining my HP? And more importantly, why can't I die from it? My HP bar is really going traffic lights now. I wasn't really expecting this to happen. I guess I'm just immortal during this stage of the tutorial. That's so insane. Well, that's over. Finally, it's a victory. Credit goes to the loading screen for sharing us one of the secrets to victory. Well, this certainly was quite the journey even while it was short. However, I do appreciate you guys for watching till the end. This is my first video after all, which is really setting a mark for the beginning of a chapter on this channel. Therefore, if you did find this first video most entertaining for you, then I encourage you to please subscribe as there shall be more amazing videos which are far better than this in the near future. I am Zowero and thank you guys for watching.